everybody, welcome back to the channel. Shayna here, and today I have for you guys a color and chat. Yay. This is some of my favorite time of the week when I get to sit down and just color and chat with you guys. And I'm already tripping over my words, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I am super excited. So, as you can see, and most of you probably have seen this book before, but we're going to do our first page for hashtag Spring into Disney 2021 that I'm co-hosting with the lovely Donna from Coloritaville. And I will make sure to link her down below. I know she's like super busy right now with house stuff, and I know she was sick, and so there's a lot going on. So Donna, I do hope if you're watching that you feel better and that everything is going smoothly with you. Yeah, and I will probably send you an email just to say hey, but yeah, so anyway. All right, hey everybody. Sorry I kind of look a mess, but I'm just inserting this little clip because as I was thinking about it, I really just wanted to make this into a color along. So I hope you guys come along on the ride with me coloring this cute little Winnie the Pooh page. But I wanted to insert this in the beginning of the video so that you guys know that it's going to be a color along and you guys can color with me or just enjoy watching the videos and watching the progress of this page come together, because it is probably my most favorite book that I own. So I want you guys to see my first page in this book and come along on that journey with me. So yeah, just wanted to pop on and give you that information, and I will let you all continue on with the color and chat. Thanks guys. Love ya. Bye. We're gonna color out of this book, and I am very scared. And this is Disney Vitraux. So Disney stained glass from Hachette Heroes, and I have not colored out of this book yet, and I'm very, very nervous about it because I don't know really how to approach it, but we're gonna try. Luckily, like I love Aladdin, and I like this page over here. Excuse me, I just drank some tea and it's coming back to haunt me apparently. But if I do have a little bit of bleed through, it won't be the end of the world, I don't think. I guess I don't really have paper big enough to put back here for a blotter page. So, yeah, but I'm gonna try to use mostly my Arteza Twi markers. I did bring my swatches over for once because I'm not sure what colors I want to use just yet with some of them. Oh, there are more. I was like, I thought they were browns and stuff. There are. So we'll see, and then I think I'm gonna go over with pencil. And yeah, we'll just see how far we get today. I was debating using watercolors, but I really want to use my Twi markers. I haven't used them in a long time, so I figured we'd go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna do the workable fixative on this page this time though, because the spaces are smaller. So, and if I go over it with pencils, I'm not really concerned about streaks. So I think we'll just go ahead and get started. I don't think I'm gonna put anything between these pages. I may regret that later. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I love this image, and I went through the whole book like, oh, I should do one that I'm not so attached to, but I just really love this image of Pooh Bear and his friends, and of course Piglet's in there too. So yeah, just decided on this one. But I will shut up now and grab my markers and rearrange a little bit because sweet tea. Because if I don't, I'm gonna knock something over. And I also have my iPad sitting on top of my markers, and that's not gonna work, so. Okay. Oh, I have too much stuff on the table. I have all of my mom sent an Easter package that just got here the other day, and it's all sitting over here because I'm lazy. My swatches can go over there. Okay, I think we're good now. So I have my Twi markers in this little kit, and I forgot how much I shoved them in here. So it kind of hurts to pull them out and to get them back in. So I need to find a new case for them. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with Pooh Bear. And I was gonna use this lemon yellow right there, but I feel like that might be too dark to start with, because I feel like if then I shade with pencils, he'll be too golden. So I don't know if I want to do bumblebee yellow or sapphire yellow. Also, it is raining outside and it might storm, so I don't know if it'll pick up or not at all, so we'll see. Or do I just want to do the lemon yellow? Because he is like golden, so let's just go with my first gut instinct with lemon yellow. A112. This is gonna be a chore, I think, trying to find them, because they're all stuffed in here. Bright orange, where is that compared to? Oh, way under. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In theory, this should be lemon yellow. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I also chose these because they are brush. Ooh, why does that look so different on my page than it does on my swatch chart? Oh well, it's okay. Whatever happens, happens. So, how is everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, I should have grabbed my coloring glove because these are water-based. And I know my hands are gonna sweat because I'm nervous. Hey, I'm very tired. I think I told you guys last week that I wasn't gonna pick up any extra hours, and I think I talked about this before, but I don't remember like when I posted my last color and chat, if it was before the schedule came out or not. But I wasn't planning on picking up extra hours. But I forgot I put in for additional availability for this week. And then a couple times they asked me to come in early and stay late, and at that point it was already all overtime, so I just said yes. So I think I worked 58 hours this week. So I'm really tired. Today I'm filming on Sunday, and I actually had a short shift today. I was 8 to 3. I put in for an early release for 2. Didn't get it, and then it was like 2:30, and my coordinator was like, "You want to go home?" And I was like, "Sure." At that point, I'd already had my break and everything, but I was like, I don't care. Chances are they're gonna ask me to come in early at least one day this week, so I'll make up the hours then. And like, it wouldn't be so bad if we weren't so short-staffed that like we're in one position but doing the work of 3 other positions. So yeah, I mean, it happens. I just am not sure why they're not bringing more people back to have at least a little bit of overstaffing, so then if a couple people do call out, we're not strapped. I'm not really sure what the logic is there, but you know, it's okay. Do what you gotta do and move on. But yeah, I'm tired. And I just did not have the patience for people today. I was on cash for like the first 2 hours of my shift. And I'm glad I didn't have to deal with guests the rest of the day, because people weren't really that bad even. I was just over it. I'm like, I want to go home. I'm liking how this is looking so far. I'm wishing he wasn't so yellow, but when we get to pencils, if we get to it in this video, which maybe I will. I know I said on the Easter video, I think, that I would bring the page back, but I wanted to do something Disney, so here we are. I need to finish that picture though. I've done Zippo coloring yet again so far this month, except for that little bit on the bunny page. So my plan tonight is to color. Catch up on my videos. I've only got a few color and chats left. And then I will, there's a couple reading reading lives tonight, which I'm debating on if I want to participate in. I think I do, because I think it'll be interesting. because I'm on a total book kick right now. Coloring and reading, honestly. I said I was gonna do like a low buy this month, and I mean, I kind of have, but not really. I've picked up more than I expected. But Worlds of Wonder came out, and I wasn't expecting to love that book so much. And then I went to Target for something, and I was like, oh, I wanted to see if they had The Lost Apothecary on their shelves. Just cause, and they didn't. Not the one by me, at least. So I was like, the first thing that I saw, though, when I got over to the book section was, oh goodness, I can't think. Worlds of Wonder. So I picked it up to have a look at it in person, and I was like, oh, I need this. But I didn't get it then, and then I watched a couple more flip-throughs, because I'll watch the same, like a flip-through of the same book by different people, just to hear their thoughts on it. So I watched a couple more, and then I was like, that's it. I think it was Anne at A Colorful Life. She did it, and I was like, that's it. I need it. So I ordered it. And it was cheaper on Amazon than it was in Target anyway, so I'm glad I waited. But yeah, so I did pick that up. I also got the 3 Color by Colors books in. You guys saw the Sally Berry books. And then I have, which actually it's supposed to come by 10 p.m., but since it's raining, I doubt it's going to come on time. Camellia Angelkova just released 50 ocean miniatures, and it's so cute. So I already told myself that I won't deny myself a Camellia Angelkova release, because it was $4.99 for 50 pictures. Can't really beat that. All right, I'm curious to see how we're faring on the other side here real quick. All right, that's pretty good. I don't see any ghosting yet, but this is also a light color. Oh, there's my head again. Sorry, guys. It was probably in there the whole time, my bad. I don't really want to zoom you in, though, because the picture is so huge. But yeah, so I got that, and hopefully that will be here soon. Forget what I was gonna say. And then I have books on their way to me, because Thrift Books was having a deal for extra points. So I got a few actual books, and honestly can't remember what I even ordered. I know they're classics. Oh, I ordered A Clockwork Orange. I think I got 1984 as well, because I haven't read any of these. And then I got something else, and I can't remember what it was. But it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I've got a couple books on their way. The book I was telling you guys about before too, and I listened to a pronunciation, the Autonomy, I think is how it's said, should be here tomorrow, because it's in Orlando. So I'm hoping it's here tomorrow. I was hoping it'd get here today, but it's Sunday. So I think I'm gonna do an unwrapping of that just so you guys can see it. And I think this is that book is gonna be part of a series, because I think this first book is titled The Prologue. So we'll see. If I like it, then of course I will keep an eye out. But they have like a whole app. Their Instagram page is very intriguing. But I've been trying to stay away from like everything about it, because I want to know, it's already so mysterious. I want to know nothing about it until I read it. So hopefully that will be here tomorrow. And then I want to start it, but I also started The Silent Patient by, oh God, I can't, Alex Michaelides, I think his name is. Let's see, can I do a few at a time? It is kind of relaxing to do one little box at a time, but it's taking a long time. Oh my gosh, we're already at 14 minutes, holy moly. So yeah, I started that, and I'm getting major Gone Girl vibes of that book. Yeah, my brain is like all over the place. I'm sorry I'm hesitating because I was just thinking now, like just a second ago, I was like, I'm really in a pencil mood. Like I want to color something with pencils, but I know if I were to like start another page, I would never finish it. Plus I need to go and do, I need to finish the buddy colors that I set up last month. Actually start and finish the buddy colors I set up last month. So that is my main goal before I open any other book besides this one. Because technically, I have 2 months to complete this page for our hashtag. I hope it doesn't take me that long, but you know, I still have my buddy color from November with Michaela and my Angelkova page, or not Angelkova, Clara Markova page in Fairy Miracles that I started last year, so we'll see. But yeah, anyway, back to the books. That's where my brain... See how I rabbit hole, and I don't really know why. There's not always a connection. Sometimes there is, not always. But yeah, I was talking about The Silent Patient. So far I like it, but yeah, major like Gone Girl vibes with the diary and stuff. And I loved Gone Girl when I first read it, which I think was in like 2015. I don't know. I was in college. And I was like, and I can't even remember a lot of it now. But I remember being like, what? So I'm kind of hoping I get that from this book. It is nice. It's going pretty quick. I'm not super far, but far enough in it. Because the chapters are really short, which I find helps me want to keep like going. So I'm on part 2. It's broken up into parts. I'm on part 2. Like 2 or 3 chapters in, I think. I wanted to read more last night, but I was actually falling asleep. So I worked 8 in the morning to 9 at night last night. So I was done. I can hear the rain. It's coming down again. So yeah, that was, that's what I'm currently reading. I finished, what did I finish? What was I reading before that? Oh, the Katrina Van Tassel book. It was alright. I think I gave it a 3. Because I liked it. It just wasn't anything new. And like, I wasn't invested in the characters, as booktubers would say. It was just okay. It was entertaining. There were parts that reeled me in. There were parts that but then like the climax, I was like, oh, I could have seen that coming from like a mile away. And how she like reacted to things. I don't know. It was not my favorite book I've ever read, so I probably won't even be hanging on to that book. I'll probably give it away, or I think there's a tiny library or whatever they're called, the little boxes. I think there's one downtown, so maybe I'll take it and put it in there, or donate it to the library, I guess. Yeah, I probably wouldn't ever read it again. It was only alright, which was kind of disappointing because I was really excited about it, but that's okay. Should I do the bottom of his foot a different color, like a little darker? Or lighter? Nah, I'm just gonna do it the same color. I can always shade it with a different color, I guess. I just thought of this, that maybe I should be like putting in different colors to make it more mosaic-like, but I don't know. You guys, I don't know. Alright, let's do his shirt. So we need a red. Should we do rose red, maybe? Or is that too dark again? Maybe go with like papaya or earth red. Let's see what earth red does here. What's this one? That's cadmium orange. So earth red is around here somewhere. Coral, papaya, earth red. It's almost pinkish. thinking actually maybe rose red. What's this one? Cadmium orange. Rose red is the next one. Cool. Because if for some reason I guess I don't get back to this, then at least it's colored. But I should. We'll see. I'm hoping that once I put in the shading, the effect that I'm looking for will come to me. Like the glass, if I just do like dark edges with highlights in the middle of the boxes, I'm hoping that's gonna work out. I guess we'll find out. I'm stressed. Oh my gosh, I keep meaning to mention this too. Last month I listened to In Cold Blood by Truman Capote, whatever. It's a true crime novel. It's like revered as like one of the most influential, like one of the first true crime novels. And guys, I didn't like it. I kind of hated it. I liked this, like, the crime was interesting, but he spent way too much time on the killers and not enough time on the family or even the actual, like, crime. It was just all this backstory of the criminals. I didn't like that. I was like, this isn't... Because they did talk about the family, I just didn't think enough. And, I don't know, I just did not... It wasn't my thing. So, yeah, and there was another book. I think I listened to True Crime because the one for Peter's book, or not Peter's book club, a True Crime book club, I can't talk, was, if I'm gonna get anywhere with this picture, I need to cover some more ground. People Who Eat Darkness, and that one was interesting. It was about this girl, Lucy Blackman, who went missing in Tokyo. She was a hostess at a club, and it took them like weeks to find her, when really it shouldn't have. And it was just interesting. That author was very good. He was the reporter, or a reporter on the case, I guess, and the way he talked about it was really great. Talked a lot about her and how she was in life, and then about the crime, of course, and kind of the progression of events, as well as like, because they just thought she was missing for a really long time. Well, maybe not, but they didn't have any trace of like her body. But they also talked about like the English law enforcement, and then the Tokyo, like how Tokyo handled the case. So that was really interesting. Actually, at this very moment, they're doing their live stream discussion on that book. But I was like, I really just want to color and film, because I was going to go to it, because I was like, oh, I have off, I can make it this week. But I was like, nah, I just really want to color and get some stuff pre-filmed, because I have my second COVID vaccine tomorrow. And if I am down and out, I want to have some stuff to be able to put up for you guys. Alright, so Pooh Bear is done. And I'm actually really liking how it looks so far. So hopefully I don't ruin it with pencils later. But anyway, now let's go with Piglet. And I always, screw up his colors. I'm looking around for an image of him because I have so much Piglet crap. You would think it'd be easy to find. Hold on, I will be right back. Let me get a reference for plushie or something. We'll use this little Funko Pop. I hope you can hear me. I said we'll use this little Funko Pop that my friend and actually my mom got me one too. Because I always get his colors mixed up. So he is light, and then like his features are darker. So Let us see. I always screw up his colors and he ends up looking like sunburnt. So I'm really afraid of going too dark here. But I think I might do these two. Watermelon pink. Or do it. That watermelon pink scares me. Bubblegum or wild pink actually looks pretty good for like his body and his little nose and ears. All right, we're gonna go, because that's way too light, ballerina pink. We're gonna go with watermelon pink and then wild pink and hope that that's okay. Okay, well that was easy. Got it on the first try. I'll move my chair in. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's see. Okay. That's too bright, I think. Nope, we're committed. Just do it. I'm just gonna try not to go over the same area more than once. Well, maybe it'll be all right. I think once we put shading in, he'll be okay. I always screw Piglet up every single time. That's his little mouth, right? Might make just color that in black, I don't know. We'll see. Cross that bridge when I get there. All right, I'm gonna take my time here a little bit. But yeah, now that I've like actually started in this book, I'm intrigued to try different things. Because for this one, obviously, I've decided to just go over like each piece the same color. Like Pooh's all yellow, Piglet's all pink. But I think on the next one that I do, I want to, okay. Let's see, let me just, I don't know what to do there with his mouth, but I think I'm just gonna go over it in black then eventually. But like, do alternating colors, this lemon yellow, and then do some lighter blocks and some darker blocks. You know, you guys know what I mean. But I think when I started, I was too nervous to even think about doing that. So next time. Oh, that, can you hear the thunder? Goodness gracious. Yeah, Piglet might be a little too pink. But you know, it's stained glass, so he's allowed to be. And his little leg. All right, so then I said wild pink is the next one, which is one of these. That's hot pink. I think it's the next one down. No, one before it. All right, that's pretty good. Look at his nose. That's so cute. Actually, maybe should we do his mouth a darker pink? That looks better, doesn't it? Or does it just look like he's got a mustache? I don't know. I can always go over it in black. Trying to think what else to talk about. Yeah. I've been reading a lot on my breaks, which is nice. I really am glad that I'm back into reading, but I feel like it's taking over my life. I love watching booktube videos, and like, if any of you guys are friends with me on Goodreads, I'm sorry. I know Danielle is, so sorry, Danielle. Because I watch these booktube videos, and then I add like everything to my Goodreads want to read list. So I hope you guys don't get notifications. I don't think so. I think just like one email or something you get a week. That's what usually I get. He's like, oh, updates from so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. Which are always the most random. I guess I don't really have any close friends on Goodreads at the moment, except Danielle, I would consider the closest. All of them are like college friends that I get, who knows why we added each other. And like not even my close college friends that I still talk to, so I don't really know. And I always forget that like I've got friends on there because I just use it for myself, pretty much. But yeah, where are we at? About a half an hour. Okay, we're moving along then. Yeah, I always screw up Piglet's colors. Oh well. This color is pretty good. So I'm gonna grab a sip of tea. All right, now Rue. Move Piglet. All right, he is kind of like a lighter brown. I think I'm gonna go with latte brown. This is also my problem with, or maybe raw umber. I think raw umber. Like coloring is, I just tend to look and pick a color and I'm just like, well, that's what my gut tells me to do, and then I do it, and sometimes it's fine and other times it's like, bad decision. Which I guess is alright, we all make mistakes. Oh, flipperty gibbet. That's camel brown, that's not what I want. I need to go back a page, I think. Or no, I need to keep going. Hazelnut. One before that, in theory. Again, I think some of these are out of order. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll be a good Rue color. Little Rue. Our question of the day at work today was, what's your favorite, like, rainy day movie? Because it's so freaking rainy. And I was too embarrassed to put Winnie the Pooh on the list. So I didn't put anything because I quite frankly forgot. And by the time I thought about it again, I was like, I was leaving. So I was like, I don't want to take the time. Really, any Disney movie. I mean, come on. Comfort. So yeah. But yeah, work was pretty good. Oh my gosh, the one day, I think it was Thursday, I got stuck on one position. Well, two positions actually. They just kept going back and forth for my whole shift. And they were the two positions that I hate the most. Not hate, but dislike the most, which is greeter. And I don't like greeter because I don't like making small talk. If you're gonna have like a regular conversation with me, fine. But I don't like small talk because I'm an awkward person. So yeah, that's that. Sorry, I'm concentrating way too hard. And then the other position is Finish and Connect, which sometimes I like it. I'm fine when it's busy. What I don't like about it is trying to, first of all, scream through the plexiglass. Second of all, deal with people whose drinks are made wrong, or which actually I shouldn't say that. I don't mind it so much anymore because we can control better who is coming up once their order's ready, because we call it all out at the same time, rather than when before COVID, we were literally slinging drinks. Just top it, call the name, put it down, and go. So people would pick up the wrong ones all the time. And don't get me wrong, it still happens, but not as often. The thing that gets me is people who get like a latte and then they're like, they think that, because I always ask when I'm on cash, like, do you want sugar in your latte? And they're like, no. And I'm like, we don't have it out there. So if you do, you better tell me. because they'll pick it up and then they'll be like, oh, can I get 10 Splenda? And I'm like, sure. I gotta run all the way down the line to get Splenda. And it just gets taxing after a while and frustrating. And I get frustrated because people are rude. If you've never worked in retail, good for you. But I think everybody should at least once in their life to just give a basic human respect to people, which is sad. But people are just so awful. And I think that was the problem today. It's like everybody just seemed to be in a rush. And I was like, can you just slow down for 10 seconds? Just like say hi and say thank you. That's all you need. So I was just getting frustrated when I was on cash register today. But yeah, that also comes with having worked 60 hours this week. But yeah, so there was the day that I got stuck there, and then yesterday I was on greeter again for most of my shift. So finally, by the time I picked it up for the third time, I was like, is there any way, I said to my coordinator, is there any way I could not be on this position again? So she switched me with somebody, which was super nice. And super nice of him to switch with me. I was like, I can't do this. So luckily today I was on cash, and then when I came back from break, I picked up hot bar. And the rotation had just gone through, so I didn't have to go back to cash. Because by the time the rotation was going through again, Xander, who was our coordinator, me home, sir. Because obviously, like, they can't force you to go home. They can force you to stay. They can't force you to go home because you're losing hours. But I was like, at this point, because I had already taken my 45-minute break, but I was like, at this point, I am so stinking tired. I want to film. I want to color. Like, I just want time for myself without and I love my roommate to death, but we have the same days off now. So, we see a lot of each other, and she works late tonight, and I worked early. And also, I just get nervous when I try to film my color and chats when she's not home because I get nervous. So I try to do that on Sundays when I get off early, and she typically works late. Not always, but whenever I have time to myself, or early in the mornings or late at night or whatever. Just because having someone sitting here listening to me weirds me out. And it's not her, it's me. So I was like, I want to go home. I want to film my color and chat and be done. All right. So from what I remember, Rue has a blue shirt, a light blue shirt. So I think we're going to go actually with spearmint blue. Yeah. Because I like that color, and I'm not really real particular about that. So let's see. Cerulean. Arctic. Spearmint is the next one, which, oh, nope, it's not, because I put them in the wrong order. Oh, heck no, I'm not going to be able to find it. Because these were the colors there it is. Okay. These were the colors I was using before. And, okay, I'm going to let you guys watch me struggle to put this in. Look how tight this is, and this is all my own doing. Alright, of course that one went in just fine. Where does mint green go? Probably on the other page, yeah, absolutely, but it's gonna stay there. When I go to put this one in, I'll go to put it away and you'll be able to see what I mean. Yay! I love this color. But yeah, I feel like there's so much going on in the coloring world right now. So many hashtags. But I'm honestly not gonna worry too much about them this month. I just don't have the time or energy to try and participate in specific ones, except for this one, obviously, because it's my own. But I'm just gonna finish my buddy colors and then color whatever I want this month, and then go from there. So I was gonna do the background blue in blues. And now I'm not so sure I want to do that because of his shirt being blue. I hope you guys heard that. I feel like I mumbled. I'm mumbling a lot more today than before. But what I said was I wanted to do it in blues. And then I went, but I'm not sure now I want to do that because of his shirt being blue. So yeah, if you didn't hear it the first time, I'm sorry. If you did hear it for the first time, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I felt like I really mumbled and had to clear that up. All right. So maybe I'll do purples in the background. I think actually that would look really good with all these other colors. And that, okay, I have an idea. I hope it doesn't ruin the picture, but that for the background, I think I'm gonna do like the idea that I said earlier about alternating a light dark and a medium purple. But we're not gonna probably get to the background today, so that's okay. Should I do the little butterfly dude? Ooh. I'm getting comments and things, so yay, I guess. Okay. Let's do the little butterfly dude. I don't know what color I want to do him. I was gonna do pink, but now I'm thinking maybe like an orangey color. At least his wings, like orangey. What color should I do his body? So I would typically do it black, but I guess I can do a different color brown. What's this color? Latte brown? Actually, yeah, let's go with that. It's like a light grayish brown. That looks good. And let's do his wings. Oh, I need to do Rue's mouth and ears too. Let's make him orange. I think I'm just gonna grab an orangey color. Oh, here, I'll struggle to put this one back in. Probably, maybe not, now that I say it. But you see how tight that is? Ugh, there we go. That one wasn't as bad. Papaya orange. Isn't quite orange enough for my liking. What's this one? Cadmium orange. That's orange. That'll work. Or lots of primary colors, I think. Well, this one isn't primary. What's orange? Is that a secondary color? I have no idea, actually. But I think they actually all look good together, so we're probably gonna have every color of the rainbow, now that I think about it, if I do the background purple. Because I'll have green down here in the leaves. What I think I'm gonna do, I don't know if you guys can see this part down here, this right around the leaves, it kind of goes into this border. So if I do that purple too, or whatever I do that color, I'll do this outside of the leaves. So I think I'm gonna tackle the leaves, the green leaves. And then this flower I wanna do pink or reddish pink, like that. There's a ruby red on here that I like. But I think I'll do, should I do the outsides dark and the insides light? Or opposite? I think I will do the no, I want the insides, I think that ruby red color. Or amaranth, that's pretty. It's like a jewel tone, amaranth. I don't know if you can see it or see it very well. Sorry, I'm very indecisive today, but I think I'm gonna do that. Next, do the flower. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this page going for my color and chats, or if I just want to throw a video in here and there for the color along, I shall. And I'll work on this page with you guys. At the very least, if I decide to work on it on my own time, I will throw in like maybe a speed color. I haven't done one of those on the channel. I just don't really have a desire because I don't watch them super often. Every once in a while if I just want noise. Just music. I'll put one on. It's not that I like hate them, they're just, I don't know, I just don't, I'm not drawn to them. And I know a lot of people are. So I could try that, we'll see. But I kind of like talking through it with you guys, even though you're not here live. Speaking of, apologies for the fiasco with the live last week. I was very disappointed. Still am. I need to figure it out. I think I'm gonna monetize the channel, like put in for monetization and go from there. Because at this point I don't know what else to do because I can't reach out to the team because I'm not monetized. So I'm like, what do you want me to do, YouTube? I don't know. I keep hoping it'll just unlock itself. But we'll see. I'm also got a fight with Amazon this weekend because I sent Happy Mail to Samantha and it never got there, but it said it was delivered, so I'm very annoyed. I hope nobody stole your package, Samantha. That would be sad. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so there's that. What color do I want to do? The outside. I'm thinking maybe raspberry red, which should have been the one before it. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. I love like these jewel toned reds. I think they're so pretty. Cool. I'm really liking how this looks just by itself. But I really want to try pencils on the, first of all on this paper, second of all, I feel like I need to try a little harder in this book because it's so fancy. Maybe one day if I get enough confidence I'll try all pencils, we'll see. I feel like with this one, it could be better with all pencils because just leaving like that stark white space. But to start off, I wanted to start off this way. I feel like I have more to talk to you guys about, but at the same time I feel like I don't. I think it's just like exhaustion, brain fog. Yesterday I walked in, Xander was like, he was frontline yesterday, he wasn't coordinating. And he was like, how are you, Shayna? And I was like, I'm exhausted. And he was like, how many hours are you working this week? And I was like, 58. He's like, I feel you. I was like, yeah, I'll get through. I'm just tired. Because I wasn't really sleeping well either. I think I was afraid of not waking up. I'm not entirely sure what that was all about, but that's my theory. So. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do an orange over here too. What color is this one? Earth red. I pulled that one out already, didn't I? Maybe we'll go with blood orange, which should be over here. Yep. Maybe I should have gone with yellow, but I kind of like that actually. Never mind. Cool. So yeah, we've got, I think I'm gonna stop here. Actually, I think I'm gonna fill in Rue's ears and stuff. Coral. What's this color? Oh, yeah, that might be perfect actually. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Yay, that actually worked. I probably should have done Piglet that color, but you know, it's okay. He's very bright. So yeah, maybe next week we will start on the shading of this paper. Let's look on the back here. Wow, look at that. There is, well, you can't really see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take my markers out of this case because I don't like fighting with them in there. All right, so there is no bleed through at all. I don't even see any ghosting on this page, which I'm super happy with. So, woohoo! We have a start in Disney Vitraux, and I didn't die. So I used to sell Unique Cosmetics, and one of my sponsors, I think that's what they were called, I don't even remember. Oh my God. Sorry, my roommate texted me and said I went 4 hours and 15 minutes without a break, which at that point, especially in her role, they can send her home with pay. Anyway, you know what? Because I'm still blathering on, let's go ahead and do the leaves. I don't have any clue what color to do these leaves. I kind of do want to alternate the leaf colors. Let's go with lime green and just regular green. No, I want a dark. Let's go with green. No. Let's go original plan. Lime green and regular green. That's chartreuse. Alright, that's honeydew green. Seafoam. Again, I think I have them all out of order. Chartreuse green. Oh, okay, I didn't go far enough. Can't get them out. Oh no, there went the lid. Lime green. Okay. But yeah, she used to go, because you would talk about like your fears and stuff, and she'd go, but did you die? So, words to live by, but did you die? So yes, I was nervous about starting this page, but did you die? No, I did not die. We are still here, coloring going strong. Yeah, I feel like we need to finish these leaves to have some closure. I don't know. Oh, and I forgot to tell you my annoying guest of the week story. So, yesterday, I was on Grader again. First thing in the morning, one of our first guests, of course. Older man. I had already told his family to like please go around to exit out. So we have two sides to our store, so I was asking them to please exit out the exit door that was closest to them, even though their family was on the other side, because most of our marks, it was crowded enough on the other side. I didn't want people cutting through. And I had already told his family to please go around. So I was like, I'm not making exceptions, he can go around. And I said, hey sir, like I just need you to exit that way. And he was like, he like pointed, but my family. He didn't say it, but he pointed. And I was like, I understand, but unfortunately my dots over here are full, so I just need you to exit out this door, please. I said it just like that. And he goes, you know, you're acting like every other person here at Disney and it's sad. And I was like, and then he walked away and I was like, excuse me? Like I have standards and rules that I have to follow, and that's sad for keeping you safe? Okay, that's fine. So I just kind of like raised my eyebrows at him, and then he walked away. So I was like, did you really just say that? Don't effing be here if you don't want to follow the rules. Nobody forced you to come to Disney. You can leave, and we would be happy if you left. Can't stand people like that. And I told my friends that last night, and I guess one of them, Indiana, he was like, yeah, I had this guest right when we first opened, and I told him, I guess he told him, like, no eating or drinking or something, one of our rules. And he was like, I'm going to tell everybody that Disney sucks now. And we were like, please do, go ahead. We don't want people like you here anyway. All of my friends, I guess he said, and we were like, good. Tell them. Oh, trying to get this marker back in. Screw it. Like I said, I'm just gonna try to find another case or something to put them in. Got a hair tickling my nose. There we go. All right, and then regular green. So yeah, it's always an adventure. And I was like, but yesterday I was just like, I don't have any patience for you. I am here for 13 hours today. Get out of my face. Of course I didn't say that, but that's how I felt. But the rest of the day was pretty smooth, even on grader. It's just like eventually you just lose. When you're working so hard, you just lose some pep. No fault of my own, really. I mean, no fault but my own. Wait, I forget. Okay, I don't know who I messaged. I might have the name wrong. Whoopsie. That was a bad decision to do this whole space. Oh well. So yeah, it's a little streaky, but not much. Like you can see it in the darker colors. Where I did like mostly little dots, it looks good. So maybe I should have stuck with that, but it was taking so long. Oh well, it's okay. I think once like I said, put some shading over top, it'll be all right. I can only hope. I do want to try watercolors in here. I think I mentioned that earlier, although I do think Danielle said they didn't work so great on this paper. But I don't really know why they wouldn't. It doesn't feel like any different of a paper than I've worked on before, but I also haven't used my watercolors on most anything but Amazon paper. So maybe that's the problem. We shall see. Yeah, I have the urge to like color everything and like start a whole bunch of new things, but I know that's a really bad decision. So I just need to focus on my buddy colors for the rest of the weekend. Especially the one with Michaela. Need to finish it. I hope you guys like these videos anyway, though, because I love them. And I love chat videos. But they don't get enough views. Well, not... Okay, they get enough views. Like, I'm satisfied, but, like, they don't get as many as I would think that they would, just because I love them so much, I guess. But, yeah, I think that's interesting. Cool. Alright, so... the outside of the leaves are done. Let's go to the inside and do a darker green. Maybe we will do that. Yeah, I think we'll do emerald green. I think it's this one. Yeah, emerald green. Perfect. So yeah, I think I will stick my... Actually, maybe I'll stick my Crayolas in this case. My Crayola pencils. In this case, because right now they're in kind of a flimsy roll-up case, which is fine because they're my Crayolas, but well, we'll see. I don't know. I've been debating on the Brute Funner, whatever, those pencils too, or the Castle Arts. I just don't need another set of pencils because I don't use them as much as I should. I have my Prismas, my Crayolas. I have some Crayola Artists. I have my Polychromos. I really don't need more. But sometimes they go on a sale for a really good price, so it's hard. It's tempting. But yeah. I don't know. We shall see, I guess. How is my phone doing? Ooh, my phone's gonna die. So yeah, I do need to wrap this up now because it is red. So yeah, I will go ahead and get going so my phone doesn't die. But this is where we have left off so far. I actually really like it, especially looking in the camera. I love how the colors came together so far, and I actually think like different shades of purple in the background are gonna be really, really nice. So I guess we'll find out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the chat today. I know it wasn't as like crazy as usual, but still had a lot of fun. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you are new here. Would love to have you join our little family, our little corner of the world. I like that better. Would love to have you join us here in Colorland. So yeah, thank you guys. I really need to find an intro or an outro. I have an intro. Can't seem to settle on an outro. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.